Well, Kamala Harris is in Phoenix, Arizona today, her fourth visit to the state this year, without making a single trip to the southern border. The state's Tucson sector has reported more than 480,000 illegal encounters this fiscal year, by far the most of any border sector. Remember, that's just one sector. How much longer can Harris ignore this crisis? Clem, retired Border Patrol chief agent in Yuma, Arizona, is here to react. Chris, it's great to have you on. I was reading a report by another border chief who was saying, you know, the name Kamala Harris actually elicits eye rolls out of Border Patrol agents and border law enforcement, because everything has just gotten worse since she became the, quote, border czar.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the numbers don't lie. We went from 900,000 to 400,000 up to 1.6 million, 2.2 million, and so on and so on. The fact that she's been to a border state, or she is currently in a border state, and not actually going to the physical border and meeting with her own Border Patrol leadership or border area law enforcement is adding insult to injury. And as we speak about Tucson sector, I live in Tucson sector now, it has consistently been one of the highest sectors for many, many years, and always has been consistently the highest for gotaways. And when I was chief in Yuma, dealing with the lion's share of activity, they had to bear the burden of processing a lot of the migrants and people we caught, because we were just so overwhelmed by the failed policies of this administration. You know, Chris, what is very telling, Rachel, I'll just say this.
Yes.
It's where she's been. It's where she is right now on border security and immigration. And it's definitely where her future will be if she remains in office. She doesn't put border security and the lives of people affected by this border as a priority.
Well, and that might explain why, you know, in a recent poll, people were asked, well, who do you trust more on immigration? 40% said Kamala Harris, 53% Trump. The other thing we talked about earlier this morning, Chris, is the number one issue in Arizona, and this is with really record high inflation, is still the border. I mean, it tells you just how badly it's affecting. She's, of course, saying that she's was addressing root causes. She spent billions, literally billions, on root causes, which I think is a scam, and we can talk about that later. What has she done with her root causes? I mean, what a joke.
The root causes are the White House and their failed policies. You know, and the border issue and immigration issue is not just Arizona. I've been all around the country the last year and a half, and it's impacting everybody's lives. And you know, I was just in New York. I literally saw a gas station in Queens on my way to the airport yesterday, and gas prices are cheaper there than they are here in Arizona. So everything associated with this nonsense coming out of this administration is impacting lives. But when you add the crime, the burden that it puts on the communities, it's ridiculous. And you know what's really crazy is they will applaud states that want to give sanctuary to illegal aliens, but will go and prosecute states that try to do something about it. So they do not prioritize what the American people are concerned about, and it is public safety and national security. You know, they've got to get, it's just frustrating. Yeah. It is frustrating for all of us.
Well, and you're right. Every state is a border state. I just talked to suburban moms in New Jersey who are getting ready for school to start, who are complaining about class sizes, which they say is, of course, because of illegal immigration. So you're right. It is impacting every single state and every single sector. Chris, always great talking to you. Thanks for coming on this morning.
You got it. Thank you.
You got it.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.